आप आजाद हैं, आजाद रहें। आप लोग इस मुल्क पाकिस्तान में अपनी अपनी इबादत गाहों, मस्जिदों या मंदिरों में जाने के लिए। आपका मजहब क्या है, जात क्या है, कौम क्या है, इसका हुकूमत के मामलात से कोई ताल्लुक नहीं।
You may have listened it many times that someone tried to change the world, but today we will tell you about a person who not only changed the world but he changed the whole map of the world. He, with the help of Allah, he brought another country to this world. The 25th of December 1876 was the day when Muhammad Ali Jinnah was born. This was a great and lucky day for the Muslims of the subcontinent. The man who divided the great India. When he came to Pakistan, he saw the Muslims who once ruled the whole subcontinent now living under the slavery of Hindus and Britishers. This hurt him so much that he came to the decision that he will make them independent, a country where Muslims can live with their own, where no one stop them from going to mosques, where Muslims can easily preach and practice Islam, where no one will make them slaves, where there will be democracy and where there will be no corruption, where there will be a peaceful, prosperous and hardworking nation. He once said, "As citizens of Pakistan, we have equal rights, privileges and obligations, irrespective of color, creed, caste and religion. You are free to go to your temples, to mosques or to any other place of worship in Pakistan. We should always be guided by the principles of justice and the fair play without any partiality or favoritism." Amibai Jinnah was the first cousin and first wife. He didn't want to marry her, but due to his mother's desire, he did. His mother was actually worried that otherwise he may marry some English girl. He was married off in 1892 when he was 16 and still in school in Karachi. He travelled to Kutch to marry a bride called Amibai. Fatima Jinnah said the wedding took place in Paneli Gondal in Gujarat. Then Jinnah took off for England for his studies. The marriage of Pakistan's founder Muhammad Ali Jinnah with Ratambi Rutti Petty shocked India as it shattered all of society's unwritten rules and norms, he being Muslim and she being of Parsi descent. But very little is actually known about the state of their tragic marriage. The Parsi community was outraged, as were the Muslim religious leaders. They kept referring to the civil marriage, which never took place, and called Jinnah an apostate for having contracted it. Ali Jinnah was very wise and sharp from mind. He was once travelling in train and he was busy in reading the newspaper while a girl entered in his first class couch where he was also sitting. As the train started, something weird happened. She started threatening Ali Jinnah that if you wouldn't give me 1000 rupees I will pull the emergency brake and will start screaming. Ali Jinnah didn't bother her and kept reading the newspaper because the situation was so embarrassing and the journey was long. She again and again threatened him, but he didn't bother and he pretended as if he can't listen. She got very bewildered and said the same thing by strongly shaking his arm. Then Jinnah put both hands on his ear and signified that he is unable to perceive sounds or he is deaf. He then gave her a pencil and a piece of paper so that she can write what she is saying. She angrily took this paper and wrote that give me 1000 rupees or I will accuse you of harassing me. As she wrote it, he put this paper in his pocket and pulled the emergency brake. After pulling, warden arrived and he gave this paper to him. The girl got arrested. Ali Jinnah kept his decease a secret and didn't tell anyone, because if Hindus and British got knew they would postpone the independence. Once British said if we had knew about his disease we would have never let him make Pakistan. Only his sister and a few others close to him were aware of his condition. In June 1948, he and Fatima flew to Quetta, in the mountains of Balochistan, where the weather was cooler than in Karachi. He could not completely rest there, addressing the officers at the Command and Staff College saying, "You, along with the other forces of Pakistan, are the custodians of the life, property and honor of the people of Pakistan." Jinnah was buried on the 12th of September 1948 amid official mourning in both India and Pakistan. A million people gathered for his funeral. Indian Governor General Rajagopalachari cancelled an official reception that day in honor of the late leader. Today, Jinnah rests in a large marble mausoleum, Mazar-e Quaid, in Karachi.